How's it going? Jonathan Dunkerley here, and today I wanted to show you a strategy that you could use to have $1,000 plus days doing things like selling courses or really whatever niche you want. I wanted to show you this account that is using the exact strategy that I'm about to show you. I wanted to point out that if you look at yesterday, it is well over $1,000, and if you look at today, it's well over $1,000, nearing $2,000 already. And if you think that this is some random fluke and that these are new numbers, you could go down here and look where it says gross value. It's nearly $1 million in the last year. And if you look at the previous year, it's at $764,000. So this is just a system that has been working and has been getting better over time. And even if you look at the net values, these numbers are really good and definitely more than $1,000 a day. Now, this system does take effort. I'm not showing you this to brag about any kind of numbers. I'm showing you this so you know that it is possible. So if you take the steps that I'm about to show you, and you have every possibility of duplicating these numbers and creating your own income stream using this system. Now, the only way that you're going to make money is if you're promoting something, whether that's an affiliate product and you get a list of AI affiliate products that you could promote, or you could promote something yourself. Like I mentioned, you could be a course creator and create your own thing that you're going to promote using this system, and you can grab a list of things that you can. So first, what we're going to do is we are going to go to ChatGPT. You could use the free one, which is 3.5, or you could use 4, which is a paid version. But I'm going to be using 3.5 today just to show you that you could use this step for free. I wanted to give you an example for a course creator, and in this case, we are going to promote our course. So I am going to tell it to write a script about a course on how to make money with AI and short form video, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Expand on this. And then I let it know that it's for TikTok. I ask it to give me a call to action to comment yes, to learn more. And then I just tell it to not have any emojis and to keep it short. And I also put in an example of a script that I already have written that I like, and I can just paste it down here and it will have something to reference. So when I hit the send or enter button, it's going to generate my script for me. And literally that fast, I have a script ready to put into one of these videos. And look at that, it just bumped up again while I was recording this. And again, I'm going to show you the short form video strategy that has earned this much money consistently, even while I'm recording this video. And next, we are going to go over to MidJourney. MidJourney is a tool that generates AI-generated images that you could use in your videos. It is hosted on Discord, which is a social media platform mainly geared towards communities and gamers, but it has amazing tools for those communities and bots and things like MidJourney that are hosted on the platform. If you ever get lost, just go down here to where it says Get Started. And MidJourney has a lot of information right here about how to join MidJourney, including getting Discord set up. Now we are going to need some prompts for MidJourney, but what I'll do is I will paste this prompt where it says, give me 5 MidJourney image prompts for the script above. They will go over a voiceover. So now it's going to give me 5 prompts that I can go over to MidJourney and generate these images. So I'm going to hit the send button. And right away, I have 5 different prompts that I could use in MidJourney to create these images. And now I'm going to grab one of these prompts where I am going to go to Discord next, where we are going to be able to use MidJourney in the server. Okay, so now I am in MidJourney, and depending on what plan you have for MidJourney, you could either run it through their Discord server itself, or if you have one of the higher plans, you can go and do it through direct messages, or like I'm doing, you can create your own server and just install MidJourney into the server, and then you're going to be able to just generate them privately in your Discord. So I'm just going to put the / command, and it's going to give me this imagine. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to paste in that prompt that we got from ChatGPT. So now I want it to be this aspect ratio, so I'm just going to type in space and then -- AR, and you could put whatever aspect ratio you want, but we're going to put 9:16. And then I'm going to hit enter or return, and it's going to generate me these images. Now it's starting to generate me 4 images from this prompt. While we're waiting for it to generate, we can come back over here and grab our script, and then we're going to go over to 11 Labs where we can create a clone of our voice or just use one of the voiceovers that are built in. So here over on 11 Labs, you can go to Voice Lab if you wanted to clone your voice, but there are a lot of voices on 11 Labs that are built in, and if you don't want to use your own voice, you do not have to. And there's one note, and this will become important a little later. If you click your avatar right here up in the corner and go to Profile, that's where you find your API key. So if you wanted to use your voice in another application, that's where you find that key it's asking for. But we're just going to go over here to the first tab, and we're going to pick our voice. I've found that Freya is very, very, very sassy, so I'm going to pick a different voice. Let's just pick, how about Dorothy? Let's see what Dorothy sounds like.
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes.
Okay, so I like Dorothy's voice. If you wanted to adjust it, you could always click any of these and make it very, very customizable. I'm going to paste in that script. Remember, always proofread scripts that are generated by AI, and then all you have to do is hit generate, and it's going to create this voiceover like magic.
Unlock the power of AI and short-form video to make money. Our seasoned experts have mastered the art of monetizing short videos on platforms like TikTok. Want to know their secrets? When you join our course, you'll gain access to cutting-edge AI tools and techniques. From content creation to optimization, we've got you covered. Our instructors are committed to your success in this booming industry, ready to turn your creativity into cash.
If you've ever tried to use text-to-speech in the past, you know that this is an amazing generation that sounds pretty much like a real person doing this voiceover. So once you're happy with your voiceover, you can go down here to where it has the little download symbol, and we're going to download our voiceover to our computer. And I came back over to MidJourney, and if you look at it, all of these images are a little too close for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to our prompt here, and that's why I have multiple prompts. I can grab another one of these, drop it in MidJourney, and have a little bit more variety of images that I could use in my video. So I dropped in the second prompt, told it to be 9:16, and I'm hitting enter or return. And if I wanted to grab one of these, I could still use one of these images. So I'm just going to up-res the fourth one. You hit the U and the 4, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to get this image in a higher resolution. And now I have my high-res image from the first prompt, and I have this other prompt that generated more images in line with what I wanted from that video. I can just up-res all 4 of those, and we'll have them for our short video that we're making. And while these are generating, I wanted to point out one other feature that you could use, and that's HeyGen. You could use HeyGen to create AI avatars like the ones right here that you see on their website, but you could also clone yourself and use HeyGen to create AI clones of yourself. And then I mentioned the API key that you can get from 11 Labs by going to your profile and going here. You could also clone your voice and put it into a photo of yourself in HeyGen, and then use that in your videos, and you're basically in your videos without even reading the script or being on camera. Now we just need to save these images to our computer. Click them, and then you could save this pop-up. So now what have we done? We have created a script and also image prompts using ChatGPT. Now we have MidJourney, which is installed in our Discord. It gave us images that we could use, and we have our voiceover that we got through 11 Labs. And if we wanted to, we could also add in an AI avatar. But again, this is an additional thing that you could use, and it does cost extra money to do because HeyGen is not a free service. So what do we do next? We need to put all of this footage together. You could use whatever editing software you would like, but I'm just going to use CapCut today because it's free, and I could show you how to do this and make it as inexpensive as possible using a free editor. So once you have signed up with CapCut, you're going to want to go here where it says Create New Video. And then you're going to get a pop-up where it asks, what is the aspect ratio that you want to use? You're going to want to use the aspect ratio that is 9:16 because it is vertical, the same size that we made our images in. Now we go over to where it says Project, and I'm just going to drag in all of the elements that we just created into our project in CapCut. So we have our voiceover and we have our 5 images that we got. I'm going to go ahead and grab the voiceover and drag it into the timeline. And then I'm going to add in the images on top. I can put them in whatever order I want. Just click them, click them, click them. And then you're going to need to adjust the length of these images just so they fill in the space. You'll want to listen to the audio. Sometimes there's parts that make sense on where the cuts can be. Then you could add a little bit of motion to these using something called keyframing. You would start at the beginning where it's like this, where it's a little bit zoomed out, and maybe towards the end of the video, you would have it become back to normal and zoom back in like this, and it would add a little bit of that motion, giving your video more of a dynamic feel. Okay, so now we have some motion in our image, we have our voiceover. How about some closed captions? So we can just click on our voiceover, we can go over here to the side where it says captions, and we click auto captions. And if it's in English, it's already set, but there's a whole bunch of other languages you could pick from, and hit generate. And just like that, we have captions that are already put into our video. We could change the font or the style so they look more pretty. And just like that, we have captions. We can make them look different, more animated, whatever we want. Now, if we wanted to add some text onto the image at any point, we could just click on text and add it here. And then the final thing that you're going to want to add is audio. Click on audio, and you can go through their included audio in CapCut. These are other reasons why it's a little easier to use CapCut for this purpose versus things like Final Cut or Premiere or any of the more advanced editing softwares. This just makes it simple. And if I find a song that I want to use, I could just hit this little plus button. It's going to drop it down, and I could just adjust the length. And then we just make sure that the volume is at the right level, and then you'd hit export. And now I rushed through that, so obviously it would have taken me quite a bit more time to do that than what I just showed you, but I didn't want to spend all this time doing it when there is a quicker way. And the tool that I wanted to show you, what it does is it takes everything from ChatGPT onward and does it automatically. And that tool is called Shifi. Shifi is an AI generating tool, and it's currently actually on sale for $499 for the year. It's usually $98 a month, but you can go take a look at all of these tools that you get. You get AI video tools, and I'm about to walk you through those, SEO, and then the Shifi VIP. I'm going to show you all of these things in just a second. And then you have all of these people talking about these videos are generated by AI. They look real, and they actually get leads. So if you want to make videos like what I just showed you and you don't have the time and you don't want to spend an hour making them manually, then you could use this tool right here to generate these videos for you pretty much on autopilot. I'm going to jump into the tool right now and show you how to do it, but I wanted to make sure that you knew about this because this price is not going to be here forever. You can go grab ShineRanker at ShineRanker. Be sure that you grab that annual pass before it goes away at that price. Once you are in Shifi, you're going to see this dashboard along the left-hand side. The thing that I would look for first, I mentioned this earlier, was it says ShineRanker VIP, but the Shifi VIP. And in here, you are going to see an abundance of materials that you could use to learn how to make money using this strategy, how to take what I'm about to show you and implement it. So the first thing that you should do when you have this, if you have a question, I would go here and see if the answer is in here, because instead of having to worry about finding somebody that's going to give you a tutorial, look and see if the tutorial is already in here, because it usually is. Look at these. There's a whole bunch of videos teaching you how to make money with AI and video, as well as those 400 plus affiliate products that you could promote in order to make money using this system. They're right down here. Also grab that list. Then there's things like frequently asked questions, as well as reels that you could use if you are promoting Shifi, as well as Shifi email swipes. So there are a lot of resources down here in the VIP section, but what I would do next is I would go up here to where it says AI video tool. And there's a couple tools in here, but the one I wanted to focus on is the one that says AI text to image. I'm going to click use tool. I've already used it to make videos in a bunch of different niches, so it really does work in a lot of these different niches. I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to grab this image prompt that we used in MidJourney, and then I'm going to paste it in here where it says enter your idea to generate a video. Now we're going to go to the advanced options right below. There's this tab that says accuracy. You can use it if you would like. You can toggle it on, and you could add in a MidJourney authentication token here if you'd like. You could grab one right here. It does cost extra to do this, and it is not required. So I'm just going to go ahead and toggle it off. The next two options are add captions, which is right here. I'm going to turn that on so I can have captions burnt in automatically. And then add animations, and that's going to add motion into the background, making it so it's not just a still image. Now, the next tab has AI avatar. This is why I brought up HeyGen earlier. So you could toggle this on, and you could add in a HeyGen API key and drop it right here. Just make sure that you check this little tiny button right here. It's going to give you a little notification at the bottom, and you're going to get these two green checks saying that you successfully connected your API. And what you could do with this is you could use one of their stock avatars like this, or you could toggle this on and use an image of yourself like this. I'm not going to use the avatar today. I'm going to toggle it off just so you could see that you don't need to use it. But I wanted to let you know that that option is there. In the next tab, we have voice. And again, we could toggle on voice and enter in our 11 Labs API key, hit the little check button, and now we could use our own voice. So if we decided to use an avatar with, say, our own face, then we use our own voice, you could have yourself speaking in these videos with a virtual avatar with your own voice coming out if you wanted to. But if you don't, you could always toggle it back off, and then you could use any of these stock voices that come with Shineify, and you could sample the voice right here.
Love is a serious mental disease.
If you're happy with the voice, now we go on to the next step, which is script. Again, we can come back over to ChatGPT and grab the script that we are going to use to generate our video. But I did want to point out one thing, that Shineify has a built-in chatbot just like ChatGPT right here over on AI Chat. And if you wanted it to generate you a script just like we did in ChatGPT, you could take the same type of prompt that I put in earlier in ChatGPT and just drop it in here and you'll get the same type of result. But now I'm going to paste this script right here. Again, proofread it, make sure it's what you want. And we're going to go on to the next tab, which is music. Now we're going to pick whatever song we want to use, and then we could sample it here. And all we need to do to finish it is hit the generate button. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit generate video. And it's generating our video for us just like that. And if you wanted to have more than one video, you could just hit this button several times and queue up to 3 at a time. And if you wanted them to be extra unique, you could always just take this script and copy it and put it into the AI chat tool and have it rewrite it and then paste it back in, and it will be a completely original new piece of content ready to go out to all of your audience. Since in the script I tell them to have a call to action to say yes, when I post these on Instagram and Facebook and people reply with the trigger word, I'm going to be able to send people to whatever I need them to, including things like a course. And you see how easy it is to generate videos super fast using Shineify. And I think I've already shown you that it's possible to make more than $499 in a year using this, because this system has made this account more than $2,000 in the last day, which last time I checked, that is more than $499. So just take advantage of this offer while it's around, because I don't know how much longer it's going to be here. And to take one extra step out for you, you could use tools like Radar to schedule all of your posts out on multiple platforms on autopilot. If I were you, I'd go check out all of these little automations because they really do make a difference. Because I could tell you how much time each of these videos would take me to put together individually, and the fact that there is a tool that could put it together that is designed to make videos that are highly engaging and that can help you generate leads and make you money. Those things are the reason that this happens. It's not because of Shineify. It's because of the system. But Shineify just takes a bunch of the time that you would have had to spend to do all of these things manually and creates an automation that takes a bunch of those steps out. I showed you how to do this without using Shineify. So go out and do it, or you could take the shortcut and use Shineify to generate the videos much, much faster. Just remember, keep creating, and I will see you in the next video.